You and me. It takes three things really to succeed. And the first thing, really, three important pieces, is mindset. It's your attitude. And realistically, there are so few things in our life that we have control of. But attitude is one of them. The second piece that creates success for you is skill set. It's the things that you need to improve. See, I mean, really, we're going to have to do something if we're going to be better 3 years from today. And the last piece is actions, is what you do. Because Herbert Spencer, back in the early 1800s, he said the great aim of education is not knowledge, but action. It's not what you learn, it's what you do that makes your family better, yourself better, your community better, your organization better, the world better. It's what you do. See, I think you can approach what you do in three ways: a job, a career, or a calling. And, you know, it's not really difficult if you look at it. A job. He got up when he was time to speak. He looked down at all the graduates, said, I want to speak to all the graduates, but I want to start with the dental school, because it only happened once. This is historic, the inaugural dental class graduates. And here's what he said. He said, I want you all to live and run your businesses with something called virtue. He said, I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about virtue. Behavior showing high moral standards. And here's what he said. He said, if you would live your life, if you would run your business with virtue, you'll find the happiness and success you want. But you need to understand that virtue is defined two ways. He said, resume virtues and eulogy virtues. And I thought, what? I've never heard that before. I don't know, maybe this guy's got something important to say. In fact, I reached in my pocket because I always have a pad. And I pulled out my pad. I pulled out a pen because I was anxious for what he was going to say. And here's what he said. He said, most people spend their whole lives focusing on resume virtues. Resume virtues are the skills you bring to the marketplace because we're all competing. We're all saying, pick me, choose me. I want to position myself so that I get hired, so I always have opportunity. But he said, if I could get you young people to understand that if you would focus equally on eulogy virtues, it's the way you'll be remembered. It's what people say about you in life and in death, behind your back. If you'll focus on eulogy virtues as equally as you focus on resume virtues, well, then you'll find the happiness, the joy, and success that you want in life. And I thought, wow, wasn't that good? So we're walking out. I got my wife on one arm, my daughter on the other arm. We're walking down the steps, and I looked at my wife and said, aren't you glad we came? Wasn't that great? She said, it was great. And my daughter said, Dad, why do you overthink everything? And I said, what do you mean? And she said, really, life is not that complicated. I said, you know, Darren Hardy, the publisher of Success Magazine, said this: the greatest waste in the world is the difference between what we are and what we're capable of becoming. And I said, that's what Darren said. And she said, Dad, I can tell you in one sentence all you need to know about success in life. I said, oh, really? So I reached in my pocket and got out my pen and my pad. And I said, please, old smart one, she was 21 at the time, please tell me all I need to know. She looked me right in the eye. She said, Dad, I love you. You just need to know this. Here's all you need to know. You got to risk it to get the biscuit.